African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 21st of March, 2024. Last night, the Russian Aerospace Forces delivered a strike by long-range precision weaponry including Kinzhal hypersonic missiles at armed forces of Ukraine decision-making centers, logistic bases, temporary deployment areas of Special Operations Forces, and foreign mercenaries. The goal of the strike has been achieved. All the assigned targets have been engaged. In Kupyansk Direction, units of the Zapad Group of Forces inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine's 63rd Mechanized Brigade, 57th Motorized Rifle Brigade, and 95th Air Assault Brigade near Simkavka, Kharkov Region, Terny, Donetsk People's Republic, and Chervenaya Dybrova, Lugansk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 40 Ukrainian troops, 3 tanks, and 4 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 2 Czech-made Vampire MLRS combat vehicles, 1 Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery system, and 1 D-30 howitzer were eliminated. In Belgorod Direction, Russian units continue to take measures to prevent infiltration of armed forces of Ukraine's sabotage and reconnaissance groups and eliminate these groups in border areas of Ukraine. Strikes were delivered at the Foreign Mercenaries formations and 105th Territorial Defense Brigade concentration areas near Velikaya Pisaryovka, Yamnoy, Lukashavka, and Alexandrovka, Sumy region. The armed forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 30 Ukrainian militants, 3 pickup trucks, and 1 Czech-made Vampire MLRS combat vehicle. In Donetsk Direction, units of the U Group of Forces took more advantageous lines and captured Alabastrovaya Station, Donetsk People's Republic. Strikes were delivered at formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine's 79th Air Assault Brigade, 46th and 81st Airmobile Brigades near Belagorovka, Razdalovka, Krasnoy, Novomykolovka, and Georgievka, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 250 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 3 armored fighting vehicles, and 7 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 2 Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery systems, 1 Akatsia self-propelled artillery system, 1 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, and 1 D-20 howitzer were eliminated. In Avdiivka Direction, cohesive actions of the Center Group of Forces units allowed to liberate Oguntoye, Donetsk People's Republic. Strikes were delivered at formations of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 47th, 59th Motorized Rifle Brigades, and 3rd Assault Brigade near Pervomeyskoye and Berdichi, Donetsk People's Republic. 1 counterattack launched by an assault detachment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 24th Mechanized Brigade was repelled near Novgorodskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to more than 320 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 4 armored fighting vehicles, and 7 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S.-made M777 artillery system, 1 D-20 howitzer, 1 D-30 howitzer, and 1 U.S.-made M102 gun. In South Donetsk Direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces improved the tactical situation and inflicted losses on armed forces of Ukraine formations near Pavlovka, Yerozhnoye, and Staromaerskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. 1 counterattack launched by an assault detachment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine's 72nd Mechanized Brigade was repelled near Vodyanoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 120 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 3 motor vehicles, and 1 U.S.-made and /TPQ-36 counter-battery warfare radar station. In Kherson Direction, units of the Dnieper Group of Forces struck manpower and hardware clusters of the Armed Forces of Ukraine's 65th Mechanized Brigade, 128th Mountain Assault Brigade, and 35th Marines Brigade near Rabatino, Stepovoy, Zaporizhzhia region, and Ivanovka, Kherson region. The armed forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 50 Ukrainian troops, 5 motor vehicles, 1 U.S.-made M777 artillery system, and 1 D-30 howitzer. Operational tactical and army aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces wiped out 1 unmanned aerial vehicle depot, 1 unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing and repair workshop, as well as engaged armed forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware in 132 areas during the day. Air defense units shot down 163 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles and 20 U.S.-made HIMARS MLRS and Czech-made Vampire MLRS projectiles. In total, 577 airplanes and 270 helicopters, 16,443 unmanned aerial vehicles, 487 air defense missile systems, 15,562 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,251 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 8,480 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 20,027 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.